welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna kind of do like a little bit of a day in the life. I have been a little bit sick actually, so I have kind of taken a little bit of time off from working because I've really injured my back and my hips with all the moving around, and so I've been struggling a little bit with, I can't bend, I can't sit for extended periods of time and things like that. So I am going to be really taking it easy because I'm trying to recuperate from that. So I've been, off of work for a little bit of time now, but I am, my main focus for today is to rest, to tidy up my room because my room is still packed with like my clothes are still in bins and stuff like that. So I want to unpack all of my clothes today, do a lot of laundry, probably make some like beet juice today. I have all the ingredients that I want to make the juice. I just haven't had the energy to do it, but I'm going to try to make some juice today, try to be a little bit more up and mobile today. This is, sometimes part of my life living with a chronic disease. I have sickle cell anemia, so sometimes I, don't feel my best, but I'm trying to persevere through that and just, get up a little bit more, walk around a little bit more, try to be a little bit more active around my house, trying to get my energy back really. But I'm going to show you guys the current state of my room. It's a hot mess bonanza. It's a mess. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But I'm going to show you, and hopefully today we can get it, looking a lot better. All right, you guys, I did not tidy up or anything in here. I'm going to show you the realness of my room right now, so no judgments. So this is starting from the closet. I still have the suitcase here that needs to be completely emptied out. This little stick here I bought from Walmart. It is the handiest little tool. I call it my pickup stick, but I think it's like called a Gopher stick or something like that. I can link a picture of the actual product when I got it online. Got it through Walmart, but I haven't been able to like bend forward or lean over to the side. So if I ever drop anything on the floor, I can use this handy stick to just pick up items. Hold on, let me try to demonstrate. Kind of like that. So it's been coming in handy for me. And then, yeah, this is my closet. I want to, go through and like add more things hanging. This is a pile of laundry on my bed. It's clean laundry. I put it there last night thinking I could, fold everything last night, but I really didn't have enough energy to do that. But there's that. And then this is all clothing items that are still packed, clothing and shoes items that are still packed in a lamp back there. My laptop. And then over here, this is my work desk, and it looks crazy right now, but that's okay. I have like medications and stuff over there because I've been taking medicine, trying to help with the pain, trying to feel better. And then I have my little like heating pad on the bed. I always use a heating pad whenever I'm not feeling my best. And then this is laundry that needs to be done. So this is my room. I want to try to get it together, make it look a little better, a little nicer. So hopefully I can get that accomplished today, and also make some juice today. I'm trying to rest. I don't have any errands or anything I need to do, so it's going to be a very homey, cozy type of day. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get started with some laundry here soon. Make a little breakfast, something to eat. So I'm actually, you guys, I've been wanting to show you the backyard. It's like a little oasis out there. There's a butterfly garden that the previous owner planted, and it's just beautiful. The grass is a little overgrown right now, and but I want to show you guys. It's gorgeous. I love being out here and doing my grounding out here in the mornings. I haven't been outside in a little while because, like I said before, I haven't been feeling my best. So, but today I'm going to try to get out there. So I'll give you a little tour of my backyard. And it comes right off of my bedroom, and I have like this mosquito netting here, which is perfect. I love having that. But this is my backyard. Have lovely little seats out here, and these, well, that's like filled with water. It's been raining like crazy out here, and but anyway, all the butterfly garden and things, it's pretty, grown a little tall here, but it's like, it's beautiful. It's such a lovely feeling being out here in this little oasis. And then this is like an outdoor shower that we have out here. I haven't used it at all yet, but one day I will. I can just imagine doing my wash days outside, which would be so nice with just being outdoors. I'm a nature prone type of person. I like being outside. But yeah, this is my backyard. It's absolutely amazing. All of this is from the previous owner. She was so creative and artistic, and yeah, it's such a gorgeous backyard. And this is our back patio. It is a mess right now. The leaves need to be blown and everything, but let me see if I can get over there without hurting myself. From the previous owner. Yeah, this is my little backyard, back patio set. Oh, and the cat. There is like a little family of cats that live out here. That's the mama cat. If you want to see her, she's kind of running away. And then there's 3 kittens. She has 3 kittens. But yeah, this is my backyard. It's such a gorgeous oasis out here. I love it. Ah, a bee. Ah, okay. Sorry. There was a bee coming towards me. Like, you're in my territory, lady. But yeah, this is my backyard. The butterflies. I just love it out here. I haven't spent that much time out here in a few weeks, but I'll be making my way back out here soon to really enjoy it. So here I'm just showing you guys another angle and overview of my backyard with the shed, and that area here is a butterfly garden. We have a little bird bath as well. I have a few bird feeders that I want to put out here that my daughter had painted years ago. I think that would be a nice way to start incorporating us into the backyard, being that it's our new home. But yeah, that's my little seating area off of my bedroom, and there's some butterflies. I believe that's a monarch, flying around from the one flower to the next. I love being out here. It's so peaceful and serene. I did mention earlier in this vlog that we're going to go ahead and also do a little bit of laundry. I did end up doing about 2 loads of laundry on this day. I did, of course, need to have help with getting the laundry from the washing machine into the dryer, and then, of course, getting everything out of the dryer as well, because I can't fully bend into the machine
to grab items, but we're gonna go ahead and start making some beet juice now. And these are all of the ingredients that I'm going to be putting into my beet juice. We have the beets, of course, green apples, ginger, carrots, lemon, and some strawberries. And the juice ended up being so delicious. These are the beets that I'm using. They have like a little candy stripe to them. And of course, we're not wasting anything here. I saved the beet greens to use later. And while I was cutting the beet greens, a random little ladybug must have been in the greens and found its way onto my hand. Of course, I brought the ladybug back outside. But these are the rest of the ingredients I'm going to chop up. I already did blend the beets, and so I'll blend all the other ingredients as well. I don't have a juicer anymore. I used to have like a cute vintage one, but I got rid of it in the declutter and the move. But here's the juice.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
This is what I ended up having for lunch. On the right hand side is a little tofu scramble and then some rice pilaf that my dad made, and of course the beet juice. I did end up going on a little walk to stretch my legs later that night with my daughter. So that was a really nice, peaceful walk, and it was really good and breezy out. It was super nice. And here I am at the end of the day, just, closing up shop of the kitchen. I do like to tidy up the kitchen every night, get everything put away. So this was the extra rice pilaf that we didn't finish eating. I separated them into containers and I put them in the freezer. That's me loading up the dishwasher and just wrapping everything up for that evening. I love the concept of closing up your kitchen at night and just getting everything nice and clean and tidy so you can wake up to a fresh kitchen in the morning.
Good day again, my radiant stars. So we're gonna kind of turn this one day in the life into a few days. I guess today's Thursday morning. Yesterday I did absolutely nothing to get my room together, unfortunately. But I did, end up making my beet juice yesterday, which did help a lot. So I'm grateful for that juice. Standing to make it for a little while was a little hard because, my back issues, but I got it done and it was delicious. The whole family enjoyed it. And so I did already show all that, but today the plan is to actually tackle some of my room, still take it kind of easy. So I'm going to, fold and try to put away things, maybe make a little thrift list of things that I want to get for my room to kind of make it what I'm envisioning. My vision right now is kind of like a natural glam, like an earthy glam type of room. So that's kind of what I'm going for. But I want to find either a dresser on Facebook Marketplace or maybe something thrifted or maybe even something new if I find something that works, but either made out of natural materials like real wood, bamboo, or wicker. I do kind of like the wicker look. So kind of looking for something like that, but I am going to step into the kitchen, make a little something to eat. Well, grab a little something to eat. I usually just have one of those nature blueberry fig bars and something to drink with it. I'm going to have some beet juice, but I'm in the juicing mood. So I have some grapes in my fridge that are looking they're still good grapes, but when the grapes start getting a tad bit wilty and they're not as crisp anymore. So I'm gonna clean them and juice them, I think with some lime and ginger. That'd be really good. But yeah, so let's go ahead and make a little bit of fresh juice, have some breakfast, and then actually tackle my bedroom for today.
So I've gone ahead here and separated out the grapes that I wanted to keep for the juice, and the rest of those grapes I ended up just tossing. They're just a little too far gone. But I like to go ahead and clean my produce with apple cider vinegar, or if you have white distilled vinegar, you could use that too. I usually actually use white distilled vinegar, but all I have right now is apple cider. So I'm going to go ahead and let that soak with a little bit of water and vinegar, get it all cleaned up, have my little breakfast of champions, and get about my day.
All right, you guys, so let's get started tackling all of this. It's all clean laundry. Got a pile here from the other day. This is my suitcase here that I want to unpack. And then I do have a laundry bin here as well that's full of clean laundry. But first, I want to get changed for the day. I'm probably going to just wear a dress even though I don't really have plans to get out of the house too much today. I might run one errand with my daughter today to go to Lowe's. But yeah, I'm gonna put on a dress, even though I'm mainly housebound right now, because it's just gonna be easier. I don't have to mess with pants and try to hurt myself bending down and things like that. So anyway, we're gonna change for the day and tackle this task here. That's so much better. I am now dressed for the day. But my daughter helped me put this suitcase up on my bed. Had to my daughter lifted it actually. I didn't really do much for that. And she's been great with all of this, with me being, kind of under the weather, not being as mobile right now. So I'm going to do the best that I can standing for a little while to fold. If I need to take a break, I'll do so. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to just fold some laundry. Maybe we can chit chat a little bit, or I might switch over to a voiceover. My kiddo, she's a teenager, and so she sounds like she's on the phone with one of her besties talking. So we might switch over to a voiceover in a minute here.
Alrighty, you guys, so now we are gonna go ahead and get started with folding all this laundry, getting everything organized into my closet. So one thing I wanted to, talk to you guys about is, living with chronic conditions and providing maybe a few tips of how to make that a little bit easier and still be able to live and thrive and get through, your regular day-to-day life and tasks that still need to be completed, whether you're feeling your best or not. So I am lucky and blessed to have a great big family. My family that I've created is small, but I'm part of a large family. I do have an awesome daughter who is so extremely helpful whenever I do need any help around the house. She has been just so great. So I am blessed in that way. Of course, I keep my faith high and strong. I walk with the Lord in any times when I don't feel my best. So that's something that I really, recommend. I don't know whether you guys are, someone that holds strong into your faith, but I sure do. And it really does help me to get through times where I'm not feeling my greatest. Yeah, you see me standing here folding laundry, but I had to take multiple breaks. I, at this time, could only really stand for about 20 minutes or so at a time. I had to stop and sit down and come back to the task, but I gave myself grace with that, and that's completely okay. So it's fine to, start a task and have to come back to it. I've had to, you know, let myself know that it's okay to, have a little bit of extra time to do things. So there's that. Another great tip that I would, want to talk to you guys about is, finding some modern day conveniences that do help you whenever you're not feeling your greatest. I did mention that little gopher stick, which really does come in handy for me whenever I drop something or need to reach for something, but it's kind of out of reach a little bit for me. Little things like that really do help. So if you guys are interested at all in, like a video that's dedicated just to, tips on how to live and thrive still with a chronic condition, let me know. That's something I've been thinking about creating. So that way, I can provide whatever tips and tricks I do have for you guys. But anyway, that's all I really wanted to discuss, and we'll go ahead and continue folding.
All right, you guys, we are making some progress with all the folding. My big pile has been folded and put away. The laundry hamper was folded and I put the empty hamper in the bathroom. And now I gotta work on this suitcase. It is pretty full right now. Mostly full, but let me show you the top of the closet. Let's see, can you see that? That's the top of my closet there. The very top is gonna be extremely hard for me to reach. I'm, vertically challenged. I'm only 5'4". So, short people problems. I can't really reach up there. So we'll see what I can get up on that shelf. I might have to ask for a little help to reach that. And like I said, I'm running out of space here a little bit, so don't know where I'm gonna put the rest of these clothes. I thought, when I was moving here that, I did a lot of decluttering in the process of moving here. But apparently I definitely did not declutter enough. And honestly, I have a lot of clothes that sometimes I don't really wear them, and I've really been wanting to change and revamp my wardrobe anyway, so I'm probably gonna declutter. But in the decluttering of my daughter's closet, I found some really sweet, cute, like just blank notebooks for note taking and, drawing, jotting down things like that. I'm gonna dedicate this one. I'll show you guys. It has a cute little design to it. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's kind of like a muted floral design. I really love it. It's very pretty. Very pretty and feminine type of looking. And so I want to dedicate this to my thrift wish list. So I'm gonna write, a list of things that I want to keep track of and things that I do want to eventually get for our home. This one, I'll start this list for my bedroom, and definitely put a dresser. I'm gonna need that because there is very little space in here right now to put the rest of my folded clothes. If I have a dresser, then I can put the majority of my folded clothes and things like that in there, and then dedicate that space to something else. So first thing on my thrift wish list is a dresser. Let's continue on. All right, you guys, the suitcase is officially empty, and I am so excited to have that area of floor space back. All right, now in this Aldi bag, I started to collect a couple of shirts and things that I want to go ahead and donate. So that's great. I'm going to get some things out of my home and my closet. Now I want to show you guys what the closet looks like right now. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera. So this is my closet as of right now. The top shelf is a little hard to get up to, but I put things that I don't reach for too often up there. Then I have, other tops and pants here, socks and whatnots. And then, my hanging clothes. So this is what the closet looks like. I've made a little bit of good progress in here, which makes me pretty happy. So I have that area of floor space back where the suitcase was. Now I'm not loving the open concept closet. The previous homeowner didn't actually use this as a closet. She used it as a desk and art space, like her artist desk, which was really beautiful. But I couldn't put my desk in there because I need to be hardwired for work and the cord wouldn't reach over there. So I ended up putting my desk over here for now. Sorry, my desk is still very messy and have medications and stuff on there, and just a whole bunch of random things. And I made a few online sales, so I had my printer and my shipping stuff there. Yeah, this room is going to be a bit of a work in progress. I'm going to have to take things little by little and, make it the room that I'm really envisioning, which is my earthy glamour type of room. I am blessed to have this bedroom, and I'm so excited to just decorate it the way that I want. So yeah, that's the vision. It's gonna take some time, but today that's about all the energy that I do have left to put towards unpacking things. So I'm just gonna leave it as this for today. We didn't end up making that grape juice together today, but I'm gonna make it later and maybe just put it up as a short. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for a little while, and I'll see you later, Radiant Stars. Bye. Shine on.